What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Mud here alongside Bishop from Paleface & Co. And boy, oh boy, do we have a cool one for you guys today. This is the first video of 2026, and it's perfect because it is huge, huge news. We get to check off something extremely cool off of our bucket list, our career bucket list, our life bucket list. It's a cool thing. So, long story short, we made masks for Les Claypool. But it is bigger than that, and it might just involve you. Now, let me explain. As you guys know, Paleface & Co., the House of Masks, and Palefest as a whole are very for the community, very community driven, and we try to give back as much as we possibly can. And this story that you guys are going to see in today's video is a perfect example of that. How so? Well, I'm glad you guys keep asking these questions because we've got the answers. Bishop?
Well, late last year, we were contacted by management because that's usually how that works. And somebody hit us up and was basically talking about how Les Claypool's masks have completely melted and deteriorated, and that he was looking to do a new tour and was hoping that they got pointed in the right direction. And they did, because not only did we have all those, we had the best crew to do all of these.
Always do.
Always have.
Always will. So, basically, as we often do with big projects like this, we reached into our little Palefest pocket and we hand-selected a couple different artists that we knew would be perfect to take on a job like this. And now for the really fun part of this video, because if you were one of the artists that we picked out for this gig, congratulations. You now have a 1 in 8 chance of seeing
1 in 7.
1 in 7?
1 in 7.
I thought it was 1 of 8.
1 in 7.
Why is it 1 of 7?
Well, because if you were paying attention, Les Claypool and Primus, they played their New Year's show, and he walked out on stage with 2 crispy masks, boy.
Crispity, crunchity masks?
Crispy masks!
They look really familiar now that I'm thinking about it.
I wonder who could have done those.
I don't know. They kind of looked like this one.
Did they look like anything else?
Well, they also kind of looked like this one.
Wow. I think I know who made those.
Who made these?
Congratulations, Mike Covert, because I'm sure as much of a dream as it's been for us to check this off of our list is as much of a dream as it's been for Mike to check it off his list. So of course, when Les's management reached out to us, one of the first artists I thought of was Mike. He's rode with us since the beginning, and his intricate detail and knowledge of these things is by far one of the best in the hobby.
Hands down.
The best in the hobby. I reached out to him and I told him, you need to look at the last pictures Les had. You need to recreate that. And I'll tell you what, when you see things like this and things like this and then even things like this.
No. That wrong picture, dude. Don't do that. Okay. Moving on. Speaking of games, this leads us into another fun game that we can play here at the House of Masks called What Will Les Claypool Wear Next? Because guess what, guys? We didn't just send Les the masks that they wanted. We sent him a huge mystery package full of different stuff that he could potentially wear in the future. And if he's got good taste, which, I mean, it's Les Claypool, come on. He's gonna end up wearing that stuff. Unfortunately for you guys, because we are pricks, we are not going to tell you guys anything else about what's in that box. We're not gonna give you any hints. We're not gonna tell you who made the other masks that are in there. We are just going to sit back and watch this all unfold in real time and see what happens in the future. But I'm telling you guys, these masks are super dope. I'm gonna be honest, like the OG ones are cool because they're the OG ones, but some of the new stuff that people made is just absolutely bonkers, and I really hope that he wears that stuff because I want to make a video showing that stuff off in greater detail than what the photos or the live footage that you guys are going to see from this tour shows.
It's pretty cool because, like, as we're at Palefest and we're walking around in booths, you get to see everybody's fingerprints. And all of our artists are such unique artists and they all do such cool things that as we were going down the lines of people that I was asking to partake in this experiment, it was really easy for placement because everybody brought something different. And some of these things that came in at the end, I'm just super excited to see where they go. Like if they make it into what show and what placement and what kind of cool things they did surrounding it. It's pretty cool.
Dude, the PaleFest STEMI package is real. Who wouldn't want to make masks for Les Claypool? It just happened right in front of you guys.
I think that's why we're here.
Yeah, because of PaleFest. And we can go further back. We have artists that we handpicked to make stuff for Megadeth. Alexander Titanium, Joshua Everett. We have people that made stuff for Mudvayne.
Yeah.
We have people that made stuff for Slipknot. We don't just hoard these in. We don't just take these in and hide them in the shadows. We're like, hey, that's the homie right there. He would crush that. This is our project now. It's not my project. It's not Bishop's project. It's everybody's project. You just have to do your part and be there. And once you're there, dude, it's the gift that keeps giving. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, man, we love you guys, and we love when stuff like this happens. You know how happy Covert's going to be when this video drops and he realizes that it was his that was picked? Like,
dude.
That's what we do it for.
So sick.
And now we get to see what cool new stuff our friends made. And something else that we're not even talking about is now that everybody purchased those back in the day.
You now have real mold Les Claypool masks.
Long nose and pig. All of those people, most of the people that ordered less stuff, they ordered it as a couple. They got a long nose and a pig. And as far as right now, you have not only the most accurate one you could get because Covert was working with us and painted all of those at the time we were doing those runs.
Yep.
But you have ones out of the same exact mold that we gave to Les. So I think that this thing moving forward is bigger than we all think it is. And although me and AJ are constantly trying to tell you guys that we are for sure for the hobby and pushing us forward, no matter how many different cool things we put together like this for you, the proof is in the pudding.
And that's the bottom line.
All right, guys, so we just wanted to quickly touch on that, tell you guys the big news, and congratulate Covert because that is a really, really cool thing. I don't know anybody that's in the hobby that wouldn't be envious of your position right now. That is just so rad, and it couldn't have happened to a better dude. So, shout out to Covert, shout out to Paleface & Co., shout out to PaleFest, and on behalf of everybody over here in this camp, we love you guys. We hope you had a safe and happy new year. Stay tuned because as I mentioned, if there are any new developments from this mystery Les Claypool Primus box, I will keep you guys in the know. I really hope that there is because these masks are just way too cool to not get the shine and the love that they deserve. And I think that that is going to just about do it for this video. I do have some cool unboxings on the way. I do have some new merch that just dropped on New Year's. And other than that, I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right, well, until next time, this has been AJ Good and Bishop here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to accepting management's calls and emails. And we will see you guys in the next one.